All right, let's get this popping off early. Well, not early. We still late. I'm still working on it. Good morning, family. Good morning. How y'all doing? Grab my pick, wrestle with my hair. All right, so now I am using body butter. Miss Aisha's body butter. I had a special batch made up with frankincense. So I walk around smelling like a big old frankincense incense, right? So, all right, the black signal went out successfully. Okay. Maybe, So, I wasn't able to do the show last night, so I'm thinking that on Imani, we can have our long toast and talk. If not even, maybe even tomorrow, because I get up a little bit earlier, possibly, and we can have us a nice toast and talk. Depends on what's going on out there. Great near to you as well, Brother Kwame. But I we had a Black History celebration, like Cleve said yesterday morning, because I forgot all about it. I'm like, well, we're going to do it late. So I ain't getting here till about 9:30. I'm like, man, I'm going to bed. The kids, or my fault, the children did an excellent job, man. But I didn't get to see all my kids perform. Where you partying at? I was at the, I was at the First Church of God. We did our Black History celebration, and it was good, man. But once again, I couldn't see my youngest perform because there's always some drama, and and it's like, I want to serve my community in many aspects as I can, but I do want to give my kids the support that they need. Sasha, she don't say it, but Sasha take that shit personally. When motherfuckers take me away on they shit, and when it's her time, her and her class been practicing all this time, getting their song together, and literally right when I'm about to film her, I got some I'm being pulled away for something that could have waited to the next day. Literally, it could have waited till after the performance. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an emergency. Nobody was dying. But of course, everybody see, and this is one of the issues where, for me, it's like you'll have parents that will say stuff to you like, I don't care about nobody else's kids but mine. And in a sense, I feel him, but I have to often wonder where is that mind state really healthy? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I don't give a fuck about none of these other kids but mine. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a people who, I'm old enough to, let me just say this, coming from a people who depended on each other for survival and took each other in, coming from one of those families like that, that we take people in. I think we got so caught up in the idea of family that was presented to us by white supremacy, by the system, that we forgot what a real family is. Yeah. We have come to a point where we actually believe that the family is the mother, the father, and the children. When in fact, in order for us to really have survived what we went through, in order for us really to move to the next level that we need to move to, we have to go back to, extended family. You know what I'm saying? Mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, uncles, aunts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's especially those of you that be like, oh, that reparation shit ain't never gonna happen. Y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't believe that this whole reparations piece that you hear Brother Hatim get up here and scream about, you know what I'm saying? If you don't believe that shit is gonna work, then you better expand beyond the nuclear family, because like I said, 2053 is approaching us fast, and we are already as a community, already as black people in America, at $1,700 worth of wealth. I ain't talking about your income, and I keep on harping back on that. We already at $1,700 when you take out all the depreciable assets, family. Come on now. So we are here for thank you. I'm a Gye-Nyame man. This was the shirt we had. The brothers on stage wore a blue one, and brothers gave me a white one. Men, well, yeah, all the old men. Well, I'm the oldest, but yeah, straight 100% Gye-Nyame man. So it's like, it's problematic for me, man, because it's like, I just wanted to see Sasha do her thing, but once again, somebody come and get me about some shit that wasn't even important. I'm just gonna say it wasn't even the issue that was at hand was truly not that important, that it could not have been discussed on the next day. And I'm constantly confronted with these issues. We need you out here. There's a big issue, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, man. I'm sitting up here. I'm trying to take Mr. Brown's emergency. But hey, that's the role I chose, or maybe it's the role that chose me. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying, I gotta find that balance. So, alright, so family, we're gonna get up here and we're gonna do these libations. Matter of fact, I ain't even do the song yet. Alright, so here we go. Hold on. Family, I wanna welcome you to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Okay. You want me to do it? You want me? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I thought this was my show. I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm telling you, these mystic animals be tripping and shit. I'm starting to think they're trying to form a union on me or some shit. Oh, you ready now? Okay. I'd like to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. Right? This is the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I don't believe you kept me waiting for that little, that wasn't even a goddamn scream. Can I get a scream? This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Damn. I'm not asking for a lot. Of course, you know this is Davey Toast. This is a Heart of a Simba production. Simba, that wasn't very Simba-like. I'm just saying. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Yeah, we gonna have a talk. got the music in on tripping too, right?
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink your water. Take a breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Oh, y'all got the music tripping. Breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath with me, family. Now, grab your glass and get some water. Get your bottle of that water. Twist the cap off that water. Lift and pour your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body and drink some water. Oh man, just move your body. There we go. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and drink, toast your ancestors, man. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But to stay healthy, family, remember, breathe, drink, eat, move. Now, take your breath, lift and pour, move your body, toast your ancestors. Let's drink. Once again, I have failed to complete the water test. Dang. But hey, family, I want to say great Nia to each and every last one of you. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to get up and toast these ancestors. We got the list. I just got to finish the water. Got a little ambrosia on the side over here. But let's see. Hold on. Yeah. So I was just kind of going in on, and it's such a conundrum, You know what I'm saying? Dealing with life in the way we have to deal with life as black folks here in America. It's just crazy. And it's like, yo, we got a lot of work to do. But once again, it gets back to us circling the wagons. Because we definitely going to need to have people that we could rely on, because it's getting dangerous. Because it's like, I mean, it gets so... It gets so petty sometimes that for me sometimes stuff be hanging in on a thread because somebody is mad. You know, how you gonna do this, or how you gonna do that? You know, I mean, yeah, your child did, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like your child stabbed somebody. Shit. Your child was told 15 times to sit down. The fuck you want me to do? I mean, what? You know, I'm like, come on now. So, but that's the life that I chose, and the life that chose me. And being of service is such a beautiful thing. But sometimes you just be like, man, unbelievable. Right? So, I had a chance, yesterday, I had a chance to listen to Eric Michael Dyson on Breakfast Club. I had a chance to listen to Fat Joe or, The Breakfast Club. Also, you know, oh, by the way, one of my gifts came. Sister Jackie sat down and actually penned me an article, and I didn't have a chance because by the time she got it to me, we was already at the Black History Celebration, and I didn't even get a chance. I read a little bit of it, but it's a satire, right? And it's a beautiful post, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on my timeline as far as Gye-Nyame Journey, so I might have to post it in my, I might have to post it up on my blog, and then share the link, and then pull it down and put it in the newsletter. Actually, I'm going to be sending out a newsletter. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So, let me pause and hold off. But for those that don't know, Jackie she is a journalist. And it's been about 5 years I've been asking her. So she said, I got a gift for you. She sent me a text, I got a gift for you. I said, hell yeah. So I texted her back. She said, I got this article. It's a satire, but I got your article. So I was like, man. So I got my first, I ain't gonna say, we got our first official article. Now, because what I've been doing was, I've been taking articles or videos and commenting on them. But as far as Gye-Nyame, I have not, unless I count my blog post, but that was before the magazine. But I have not written an official article. And Jackie dropped one on us. So it's what I read so far is pretty good. It's a satire on, I think she called it racist flu, racist or something like that. I mean, it's funny, but you know, y'all can check that out on Gye-Nyame Journey. But let me finish my water. this is the same ambrosia sitting in an open container. So I allowed it to breathe all day and all night. So here we go, family. First off, giving out to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. That's right. We grab our list of ancestors and we bring it to you. So, also tomorrow, we will be meeting over at the school, Millennial Community School, for the Warrior Training. Getting ready, getting our young people and ourselves ready for the mall that's coming up and the celebration, the Malcolm X Revolutionary Day. Malcolm X Revolutionary Festival, yes. So we got to start planning for that. So we're going to be doing some planning and some learning. And then also as adults, we're going to have to set up another day where we come together and we could do some of the other work that needs to be done, because we got to start fundraising for the Malcolm X Festival, as well as getting ready for the next Gye-Nyame Mall, G&J Mall, right? It's going down. So first, we want to salute our ancestors: Cardinal Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robert, the Texas Senator Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Leon, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Mott Rao, Malika Pecor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dick L. Pullian, the Luxter Brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Selwell, Libby the Farmer, Argosa, Sue Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Wilson Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinet, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the Senior, Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillamont Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scattleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pricked-Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gassy, excuse me, Hazel, which is Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Don Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nino Baby Hatch, and Senior Mally Miller, Hazy Hashtag, Cleveland Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ellerton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jacobs, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Herman, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Secom Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lourdes Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Family, we got to decide on what movie we need to watch during our next mall. Alright? And movie. You know how we're going to have to come up with a fancy title. But we need another movie, so we looking for some suggestions. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., David Tapp, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundup, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Ed Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isin, also known as Nigel Turner, and Demetrius Lewis Flint. We raise up these ancestors, we salute these ancestors, we remember these ancestors, knowing that hell for African is being forgotten. So we strive never to forget our personal ancestors. So we rise up in the morning and what we do the toast and we say, I say from near family, we move into the present moment where all of our power lies, where we have the ability to change the world, right? Where we are in the ever-present state of the now. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment. And right now, family, we are in Nia. If you don't know what day you are in, today is Nia. Nia is for those that don't speak the language, means purpose. Now, check this out, family. You ready for it? Activate those reticular formations. We are hunting for purpose. We're looking for people. We are looking for situations. We are looking for families. We are looking for activities that are on purpose. And we want to take pictures of them and we want to share them on Gye-Nyame Journey, right? Share that purpose, right? Now, Nia means purpose. The demonic principle today is balance. The color is yellow, but I like my Gye-Nyame shirt, so I wanted to throw that on, right? Got rhythm as the hermetic law. Male name is Kofi. Female name is Afua. We got a Afua. Do we got any Kofis? Any Kofis in the house? Y'all know any Kofis? You know what I'm saying? We need a Kofi, right? We got a Yah. We need a Yah. We don't got a Kwaku or a Kua. I need a Kwaku and a Kua. We got a Kwab and Albanon. You know, they rock the house, right? We got a Kwojo sometime. But we need Ajwa, right? So, we lift up our glass, family, in this moment, knowing that in this moment, we are living the pact. We have a pact with the past, remembering our ancestors, remembering the lessons that they passed down to us. And we are the conduit that pass it on to our children, right? We build the foundation because as we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, as we stand on the bones of our ancestors in this country, one day our children will be standing upon ours. And we want to make sure that they have a firm footing so that they can continue to climb to greatness. So we lift up our glass for this present moment. And we say Ashe. From there we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Saluting them now. Before some of them, while they're still too young to understand, and others that have not even been born yet. Because, you know, some of them going to be some of our ancestors coming back. So we lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors. We salute our children, our children's children unto infinity, and we say Ashe. Family, from there, we'll move on, of course, to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. Next, family, I lift up my glass for you. Just that selfish libation. What is it that you need? Who you need in this moment? Go on, get it. We call the Creator. We got the ancestors up in here. We understand the power of the present moment. We got the future generations in here. Got all our relationships up, all of our relations up in here. So what's going on? What do you need? I say. All right. You cool. All right. So now we lift up our glass to salute the most magnificent, most spectacular, most beautiful, uplifted, inspiring, strong, fantastic individual in the room right now. You know who that is? That's you, baby. That's you. Go on, pat yourself on the back. Go on, pat yourself on the back. We lift up the glass to you, and we wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Hot damn. This one, yeah, I need to let it breathe. I'm gonna need this. This one I'm gonna have to let it breathe. So it's gonna be some orders that's gonna be a little bit later than I thought. Almost make me want to go put this. I told y'all yesterday. I have never re-scobied some ambrosia, but I'm gonna let it develop and see where it go. I see what you're trying to do, but come on now. Will say it's good though. All right, family. Thank you for your time. I'm out. Y'all have a great morning. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I ain't getting no messages because it's awful quiet in this chat. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Everything's freezing. Alright, so the Hootsuite is coming up real slow. So I just want to make sure I ain't missing no messages from the fam. Yeah, because my whole computer froze. Alright. In direct opposites to what people... Where we all great Nia fam, make it a great day, one love. Leap year okay, cool. That's from alright. So I look like I got everything. So family, I'm out. Y'all take it easy.